In this part of the test, you will read aloud the text on the screen. You will have 45 seconds to prepare. Then you will have 45 seconds to read the text aloud.
Begin preparing now. Begin reading aloud now. Begin preparing now. Begin reading aloud now.
In this part of the test, you will describe the picture on your screen in as much detail as you can. You will have 45 seconds to prepare your response. Then you will have 30 seconds to speak about the picture.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now. Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
In this part of the test, you will answer 3 questions. You will have 3 seconds to prepare after you hear each question. You will have 15 seconds to respond to questions 5 and 6, and 30 seconds to respond to question 7.
Imagine that a local marketing firm is doing research in your area. You have agreed to participate in a telephone interview about social events. When did you last go to a social event? What kind of event was it?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Would you spend money on souvenirs if you were at a social event? Why or why not?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Would you agree that hosting social events has a good impact on local communities? Why or why not?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
In this part of the test, you will answer 3 questions based on the information provided. You will have 45 seconds to read the information before the questions begin. You will have 3 seconds to prepare after you hear each question. You will have 15 seconds to respond to questions 8 and 9, and 30 seconds to respond to question 10.
Begin preparing now.
Hi. I know I am going on a business trip to Chicago. I want to check some of the details. On what date do I depart from New York, and what is my flight number?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
I know I will go on a day trip while staying in Chicago. Do I need to drive a car by myself to get to the new branch office?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
Could you please tell me all the details about the return flight? Now listen again. Could you please tell me all the details about the return flight?
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.
In this part of the test, you will give your opinion about a specific topic. Be sure to say as much as you can in the time allowed. You will have 30 seconds to prepare and have 60 seconds to speak.
Which of the following do you think is more important for children's development? Visiting art galleries or participating in sports events? Why? Support your opinion with specific reasons and examples.
Begin preparing now. Begin speaking now.